Makes you wanna go. Makes you wanna go. Na 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 na. Makes you wanna go.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody today?
Great.
Good,
Great.
Mikki G. Thank you for joining me today, and you as well, Margaret. Hello, everybody. We want to thank you to Gab with Goldnbronze. We really do appreciate your stopping by to see what we are gabbing about today. Every day we have very interesting interviewees, guests, and sometimes we have a lot of fun. But whatever we do, we are grateful that you chose today to stop by to see what we are talking about. And we appreciate it very much from the bottom of our heart. We have today a wonderful person named Margaret Thomas. Margaret, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am great. Thank you for coming to join us today.
Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. Margaret is a licensed ordained pastor, an entrepreneur, visionary, business person, dynamic speaker, and an educator. Margaret has spent more than 5 decades aiding families in need through pastoral counseling, social service, business and finance, parenting skills, life skills, and more. Ms. Thomas also has experience in healthcare management and billing and banking. While achieving her academic goals, Mrs. Thomas has spent the last 20 years focusing on supplying a haven safe for young women to enhance their lives as positive contributors in society. And she calls that entity Martha's Heart.
Thank you.
Before we start, is there anything you would like to say to the audience to preface where we're going with this?
I just want to thank everyone for the opportunity. It is truly an honor to be with both of you and your beautiful audience. Martha's Heart is dear to our heart. And as we talk more, you'll understand why.
Okay. And so let's just get into it.
Okay.
Tell us what Martha's Heart is.
Martha's Heart is a housing initiative for young women that age out of foster care. They are our targeted clientele. However, we do help young women 18 to 25, and we accept children from 0 to 3 years old. Sometimes we make special exceptions. However, we provide shelter primarily, and we help them embrace a new normal. We know as women, we're deep oceans, and sometimes it takes us a moment to just get somewhere safe and rest for a minute, and then think about our future, especially with children. And so we provide that for them with our phased program. We have phase 1, which is our embracing new normals. And then we have phase 2, which is woman to woman. And phase 3, which is our virtuous woman society. In phase 2, they move out of the structure that they're in phase 1. And we go with them and we give them an opportunity to walk out what they learned in the first phase. Phase 3, we assist them in purchasing their own home if they so desire, but we still maintain our relationship with them if they want us in their life and assist them in purchasing not only their own home, but ask them to give back to someone in the first phase.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's
Thank
wonderful. That's what we try to do. The people that we help, we ask that they give back some kind of way by volunteering. But
Yes.
I want to know, where did the name come from? And then I'll let Mikki G ask a question.
The name came from my mother. My mother, Martha King. She gave her life to helping young women. It wasn't as specific as ours because her age group ranged from 3 months old when she adopted me up to any age, but she just helped women um, get on their feet and become successful in life, what they think that may be.
Well, that is absolutely awesome.
Yes, thank
Wonderful.
you.
So you took your mother's heart and applied it to yours with this
Yes,
young
ma'am,
man.
I did. I
Yes, that's
sure
a beautiful
did.
thing.
Yes,
But I was listening
thank
to you
you.
talk about your phases. Phase one, embracing new norm. So what are they coming from and what are you trying to get them to as far as a new normal? What is their
Okay,
current normal and what are you trying to get them to?
okay. They're coming from a myriad of unfortunate events that has placed them into DHS custody or in the legal system or other avenues when at no at no problem of their own, sometimes they are born into situations that unfortunately make them have to learn how to parent and do for themselves. What brings them to Martha's Heart is a placement that it gives them a stable environment, gives them an opportunity to rest. And then we start with a questionnaire. And with that questionnaire, it asks them for the first time, they've had the opportunity to think, where do I see myself in 5 years? Where do I see my children in 5 years? What are my goals? Because most of these ladies, they go by moment to moment. They do not look at the future 5 and 10 years down the road. And we get them prepared for that. The new normal is what they see for themselves. What we do is help them to deprogram and reprogram with a strong emphasis on leaving the past behind and embracing a new normal, whatever they feel that is, that will make them successful. And then we begin the journey to help them accomplish that goal.
Oh, that is so beautiful too. It's transformative,
Yes,
such
it
as
is.
cocoons
Yes,
to butterflies.
yes, it is.
Transformative is
All right,
beautiful.
ladies, we will get right back into this in just a moment. We'll take a break. All right, everyone. Thank you for returning to Gab with Golden Bronze. All right, Margaret. So tell me, can you elaborate a little bit on what the woman to woman program is?
Yes, of course. The Woman to Woman program is the second phase. We have a graduation ceremony once they complete 24 months. And during that ceremony, we have donors who assist us in purchasing items that they may need to move into their apartment and or home. And so we gift them. They tell us what colors scheme they want to use. We know that they have no bedding, nothing to transition into a new home. So we
Mhm.
make sure that we provide them with whatever resources they need to set up their home. We go in, we set it up for them. When they move in, everything is done for them, and they can begin their life in the woman to woman phase. And during that phase, we don't inundate them with our presence, but we do make at least one visit or a call to see how they're doing. We become their village. So if they find themselves in a compromised situation, they still have us to fall back on. They still have us as that brace that can keep them together as they navigate through whatever situation that they um, present themselves with.
That's awesome. Now, Mike, I have to ask you this before she asks you a question because it piggybacks off of this.
Okay.
So, they're foster uh, care recipients, right? They come from foster care.
A lot of them are, yes.
Are they placed with your organization through another organization? How do they find you? What I mean
Most
is, do they come to you on their own, or are they referred by an entity?
um, 90% of them are referred from DHS, from the legal system, from various churches, grandparents that have children that they cannot control anymore. Um, and then the other 10%, we meet them in the most unusual places. We can be on assignment to do one thing, and because I've given my presentation, we do accept them as well. Uh,
So, being that they're foster care, they're 18 and under, right? And I heard you say you buy them homes and set them up in apartments, and you wouldn't do that for a minor, right?
right. These are young women 18 to 25
Okay, that's
years
what
of age. So, yes, we just help them. It's very difficult if you can imagine aging out of foster care.
hmm
And on the day that you turn 18, have nowhere to go.
Yes.
And most of them surf, they couch surf, they
hmm
live with friends, but there's nothing stable. There's no stable environment. So we provide that for them and help them do their first over. First, meaning a lot of them have not been parented. A lot of
Yes.
them do not have the benefits of having parents as, most of us do. So we help them do their first over and learn how to embrace that new normal.
So I take it 25 is the cutoff age.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
However, we have made special exceptions for the 25 and for the age group with the children. It's based primarily on their willingness to work the program and be successful in it.
Okay.
We
Thank
have two or three wonderful success stories in that
you.
respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm interested to know about your staffing. What
Mhm.
kind of people you have there? Do you have counselors? Do you have people who are resource people who find services for them? What is your staff makeup?
Thank you. We have volunteers. We all are volunteers. We have a live in that once the day crew leaves, the live in makes sure that everything is done according to our protocol. Make sure the moms get their children fed and bathed and in bed so the moms can kind of woosah and have some time for themselves. As far as our counseling is concerned, we contract with other organizations to provide service for them if they don't already have someone when they are referred to us. A lot of times they already have their therapist, their counselors, and we don't interfere with that. However, we just continue their services. However, if they do not have a therapist or a substance abuse counselor or anything else they need, we do contract outside in this format.
Thank
So you say you have a live-in. So do you have a home that these children live in, or?
Yes, this house or our facility is a little over 3,500 square feet, and it's a 5 bedroom. So this is our prototype for where we're going. We've been here 10 years, and two moms, um, there's 2 bedrooms on one side and 2 bedrooms on the other. They share a bathroom. And then our live in has a mini suite that she stays in.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Does she get to is that her compensation for being there, live there free or something?
Yes, it is.
That's good.
Yes,
That's awesome.
yes.
That's a good incentive.
Yes, everything is free. However, she's responsible for her food, but we always we take
Yeah,
care of each other
that's
because we're a village.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So in these bedrooms, do the children stay in the room with their mothers, or are they in separate rooms? How are they set up?
Yes, the children do stay in the room with their mother. That's why we keep the age under school age.
Oh, I see.
um, if especially if a mom has boys.
yeah.
As they get older, they are required to have their own room. So that's why we help them get through the first phase so they can move into the
Okay, we'll
second
take a
phase.
quick break and we'll be right back.
Thank
All right, all right, we're back. Thank you for returning. All right, so thank you for all that informative information. We really do appreciate it. Um, I want to know, how do you vet your volunteers? Where do they come from?
our volunteers. Come from colleges that they are going to school or have graduated in social work. We are a training site for pre social work from TCC. So every the fall or the spring, we get a volunteer from there. Most of our volunteers hear the clarion call and from churches, and they come and they serve. So it's not just one place. And how we vet them is we do a background check, they fill out information. They do not get into the main facility where the girls are until our training is finished. And it's a very rigorous 2 week, 3 week training.
How many hours a day?
It's up to them, but we try to do at least 8 hours a day.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, what is your training? What does that consist of?
Our training consists of protocol that we have received. I am My husband and I are licensed foster care parents, and
Mhm.
there's a manual that we receive through that program. So I take them through that program. It's 10 chapters, and I take them through those chapters, and we learn the etiology of how foster care works.
Okay.
And then we learn about the age group that we serve within those modules. And then we learn how to respect them and not to get common. We have um, other classes that we take them through.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
That's good to know.
Thank you.
My goodness, what a wonderful program.
Mhm.
Thank you.
I wonder, as far as them meeting their goals, do some of them still have to get their high school diplomas, or they have goals of college or anything like that? How do you get them there, and do you have those kinds of issues when they come in?
Yes, a lot of them have not completed their high school education. And what we do is work with our local high school and try to get them admitted. Most of them work from home on a laptop and or a portable device that the school gives them. We also work with Epic, and they have teachers that come out and sit with them and train them. We also have volunteers. One volunteer, she's an engineer, so she does the math and English classes to help them understand their homework and pass. We've had one graduate, and she was very honored to graduate from the high school. They let her walk.
Oh,
She
good.
went through the pomp and circumstance. We brought her cap and gown. We even
Mhm.
got her a ring. a
Oh, wow.
classroom to commemorate it. And we videoed it so that her son will always see that his mom did it, he can do it also.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
Yes,
Beautiful. My goodness.
Mhm. I
yes.
have a two-part question. One is really simple. For the
Mhm.
people that don't know, like myself, what is DHS? What's that acronym for?
Department of Human Services
Okay.
here in Oklahoma.
And
Mhm.
what part of Oklahoma are you in?
We're located in Sapulpa,
Okay. What
and
is
I'm sorry.
where is that at?
Sapulpa is more of a suburb, if you will, of Tulsa.
Tulsa.
I say it's country living with access to city life.
Okay.
Um, because there are at least 4 arteries from Sapulpa that you can get to Tulsa within 10 or 15 minutes
Okay.
on expressways, yes.
What does TCC stand for?
Tulsa Community College.
Okay, because you
Yes.
said that we have students come, we
Oh,
have
that's correct. Yes. Tulsa
TCC.
Community College.
Okay.
Yes.
And then the second part of that question is, how do you get this information into the churches so that they will know that your services are available to these children?
We provide presentations. We reach out to different pastors and or groups and let them know about our services. We also work with our local police and we meet with the sheriff. And we're working on doing a presentation with them as well because they also run into a lot of women that need help.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. So, do the young women work on jobs outside of the home? And if they are they supposed to focus really on getting their lives back on track? Is that the focus?
Yes, that is the focus. We are not, um, we do not have grants from federal or state. Our funding primarily comes from the generosity of the community and businesses. And also, we require our participants to have skin in the game. So, therefore, they are required to get employment if they don't already have employment. We work with them and different businesses here in Sapulpa. And if they know that they are a participant at Martha's Heart, they will give them an opportunity for employment.
Yes, that's a matter of investing in themselves.
Absolutely,
You invest
yes.
in yourselves, you'll treasure what you
That's
get.
right.
So
That's right.
yeah, that's awesome. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
earlier on, you said that you will help them get an apartment or purchase a home. How do
Mhm.
you do that? Do you get funding for that? Do you get a loan for them to do that? Or yeah, we'll get right back to that in just a moment. Hold your thought. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay. Do you want me to repeat the question, Miss Martha? Do you
Yes, please, if you be
Okay,
so
my,
kind.
my question was earlier on, you said that you help your clients or residents, I don't know which word is accurate in this case, to get an apartment or purchase a home. And so I
Mhm.
was saying, where does the funding come for that? How do they get a loan if they're in a situation where they were never able to purchase or rent on their own?
Okay. Actually, their title would be a participant because they are participating in the program. They're not renting as if there's an apartment set in place. And what we do once they are gainfully employed, we assist them with getting their credit straight. They do have the opportunity to save money because we teach them financial literacy and we help them open up a bank account. So we go with them to these apartment complexes, and we sing their praises. In other words,
Yes.
we highly recommend them, and then I do my work, my job in creating alliances with different apartment complexes, so there won't be um, a barrier for them to transition from phase one to phase two. And that has been a blessing. It has truly been very successful.
That's good. So you just actually are there physically holding their
Yeah.
hand through the process. Yes.
Yes.
With the guide. Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they get the confidence to run on their
Yeah.
own.
Yes. Because
That's
most of them, as you well know, have not had that opportunity.
right, right.
And because we help them save money,
Mhm.
and we teach them how to present themselves when they go in. We teach them how to dress when they go in, how to
Mhm.
have eye contact. All of that is very important when your past has not been what they're looking for. And
Right.
so we're showing them that this is who they are now. We're not holding them to their past, but we're helping them obtain a better future.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
great.
Thank you.
So tell me about step three, the virtuous woman portion of it. What does that entail, and what is your goal that you're trying to achieve with that part?
Oh, thank you. I love this part too. Phase three is the Virtuous Woman Society, and of which we created. And there's no fees or anything like that, but it's a a group of women that have volunteered at Martha's Heart. That's how we began, making a commitment to be there when these young ladies need us, as long as they want us in their life. That's the first thing. Then we adopt, once they graduate from the first phase, we gingerly adopt them into the Virtuous Women's Society in preparation of them moving to the third phase and start giving back. The second thing we do with the Virtuous Women's Society is help them obtain home ownership. We do realize that not everyone wants to own their own home, but we do work with bankers, we work with organizations that have homes, and we give them recommendations, and we try to connect them with someone that can take the ball, help them if they have credit issues, whatever they need to purchase their own home.
That's
Beautiful.
awesome.
Thank
Mm.
you.
Um, so do you like refer them to mortgage lenders, and because usually they will like direct them on what it is that they need to do to get their credit to the minimum score, depending on how much house they're trying to buy.
Yes, yes, we do. We have a young lady that is currently in the third phase, and we were working with one lender, but that wasn't a good fit, if you will. So
Mhm.
we're trying another um, avenue to help her. We have made sure that she has dotted her I's and crossed her T's.
Mhm.
However, this is a process, and we have to make sure that that it's a smooth process
Right.
without any hiccups, and that they clearly understand what their requirements are and what they need to do.
Okay, that's
And
good.
again, we back them up.
All right. Well, I'm not sure if you said it earlier. If you did, please forgive me.
Mhm.
How long has Martha's Heart been in existence in the form that it's in?
Martha's Heart has been in existence since 2008. We received our 501c3 in 2010. We opened our doors 2014, May of 2014, and we just celebrated 10 years of service to our green country young ladies.
Well,
Awesome.
congratulations.
Awesome. That is beautiful. Giving your life to these young women. That's such an honorable
Yes,
thing.
yes.
So, what is your success rate and what does success look like?
Well, it varies. We run 75% success rate. They have to, go through the 90-day, which coming from the backgrounds that they have, sometimes they don't make the 90 days. But if they decide they want to and they finish with the first phase, then they go to the second phase and the third phase. So it's about 75%
So,
success.
Margaret, so your program is a 90-day program?
No, our program, the first phase is 24 months, but we have a probationary period of 90 days. That gives them an opportunity to decide as to whether they want to continue. And that gives us an opportunity to decide whether or not they are ready to continue. We
Okay.
believe that we have to give them an opportunity to learn, to understand, to deprogram, to reprogram, because it's
We'll be right
challenging.
back. We'll be right back. I'm sorry. All right, all right. Thank you for returning. So, Margaret, I had to cut you real short there, and I apologize for that. But when they say take a break, we got to pay the bills.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
as you were saying, sweetheart.
I believe we were talking about the term for the first phase. The first phase is 24 months.
Mhm.
Included in that 24 months is a 90-day probationary period. The
Okay.
second phase is 24 months. And that's when we do more like an outpatient service for them or outsourced service for them. And then the third and final phase is 1 year. So
Okay.
it's over a period of 5 years that
Oh,
we
wow.
are
That's good.
in their life. And our intention is to be there as long as they want us throughout
Their
our
life.
life. Right.
Yeah.
Because we are a village and it
Yes.
takes a village to raise a child.
Yes, that's what they say. So, Margaret, I was told that you're a domestic violence survivor,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you're on our platform talking about your 501c3, so that makes you a thriver. Do you want to
Yes.
tell us a little backstory about that a little
Yes,
bit?
I would be honored to. Um,
Okay.
at the age, my mother passed, Martha. She passed when I was 16.
Hmm.
Martha and my dad, Austin King, they adopted me from, and they were actually my great aunt and uncle. And when she passed, of course, you can imagine a 16-year-old. I felt like I lost my best friend.
Yeah.
So, because of that, I started hanging with different crowds. And I married a man that was in the community. He didn't start out being, when we were dating, he never started out being physically abusive. It was after we got married, he lost his job, he started drinking, and I was working as much as I could.
Hmm.
And sometimes he would work, but those times that he wasn't working, it could be something where we're playing cards and bid whist, and I miss a cue. And I could see in his eyes that he was not happy, and I'm going to reap the
Catch it.
negative benefits of that. And we
Mhm.
could talk about it. The first time he did it, we were in the car. And I guess you've realized by now, I am not timid by no stretch of the imagination. And
Mhm.
so when he started saying something to me, of course, I spoke up and he backhanded me. And at that time, I was okay. We were living with my father. And I was going to tell my father, who had a shotgun behind his chair, and we were just going to deal with him. But
Yeah.
when you're in love with someone, you give them chances.
Yeah. That's so
And
true.
he apologized, and therein lied the at this maybe about 6 months to a year of abuse. It went from what I didn't do and me speaking up to me afraid to speak up, but still um, he would, hit me. The straw that broke the camel's back was we were over a friend's house. And I don't know about, maybe this will date you or not, but back then we had big sofas and they were, the material was very soft um, and so we got into this argument and he had our son. He literally threw our son in the air.
What?
God's grace, our son landed on this sofa and he bounced and I caught him.
Wow.
I made sure he was out of harm's way and then I jumped on him. And my goal was to make sure he
He didn't do
never
that again.
ever do that again. Well, that was wrong.
Yeah.
And I put distance between us. He left our home, but he would follow me. And anywhere I was, he would follow me and he would argue. Everyone would take his side. So I would have to leave, putting me again in harm's way because now I have to get home and I'm walking. So eventually I put distance between us from state to state and I relocated to another state altogether.
Well, that is good. And so I'm glad that you survived that ordeal
Yes.
safely and that your son was not injured. And
Yes.
people don't understand. That's why we do what we do. They do not understand why people stay,
That's
right?
right.
And so when you're in love, um, you're empathetic and sympathetic to the
Yes.
abuser and make
Yes.
it make sense. We can't do that.
Yes.
There's no way to make that make sense.
No, it's
But
not.
evidently, I always say that one person always loves the other more
That's
in a
right.
relationship or a marriage. Very seldom do you see that mutuality.
That's right.
Somebody loves the other one more than that person loves
Mhm.
them. And that's the one that's always the forgiving heart. They, well, you said
Yes.
you're sorry, I'll forgive you. And at the
Yes.
moment, they might be sorry until the next time, ladies.
That's
If
right.
you say, okay, I forgive you, it doesn't stop
Right.
there. And
Mm-mm.
all three of us on this TV show can tell you that's
That's
the
right.
green light for
Yes, it
them
is.
to keep
That's
doing it
right.
because all they have to do is say, I'm sorry, because she
Yeah.
loves me so much, she'll forgive me.
That's
And
right.
that's unfortunate. That's
Yes.
Yes.
unfortunate.
Yes, it is.
And
But
it's controlling and narcissistic
it
behavior.
is. It
That's
is.
exactly what it is. And
Yeah.
I help women. I help women if they can't come to Martha's Heart. I still help them to get out of that situation and get a good placement. I just
That's
wanted to let you know that. I
Well, and I
haven't
appreciate that. And if you
Yes,
ever encounter a woman in Tulsa, Oklahoma or Oklahoma City, Mikki G is a Golden Swan cadre.
yes.
We'll talk about that. That's
Mhm.
what we do. We take people and put them in safe spaces. We have
That's good.
references like you do for the
Yes,
foster care for domestic violence victims.
yes,
I want to take this time to say that we're running out of time and we need to wrap it up. But we very much appreciate your taking your time to come and be with us today. We really do appreciate it. What you are doing is awesome. Martha's Heart has a huge heart, and so does Margaret have a huge heart. So we want you to tell everybody out there where they can contact you if they have a child or somebody that needs some sort of foster care or care period. And then we'll let Mikki G wrap it up.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
If there is anyone that has a need, we are more than happy to assist you. You can find Martha's Heart Ministries at www.mhminc.org. You can find us on Facebook. We are also on Instagram. We're on YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel. You can reach us at 918-321-0260. That's 918-321-0260. Even if you do not fit the age group, that does not mean you shouldn't call, because I take it very personally that it is our commitment to help one another, for we are a village and we have to make sure that we take care of each other. Thank you.
Margaret, thank you, Margaret, so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes. Well, we are so glad that you came. We're glad for the information. Thank you again. And we want to tell you, Gab with Golden Bronze is a sponsor of Golden Swan Cadre, which is the 501c3 domestic nonprofit who advocates against domestic violence toward women. So I'm going to tell you how to donate quickly. If you have time, go to $ Golden Swan Cadre. The G, the S, and the C are all capital letters. If you're on PayPal, enter thegoldenswancadre.com. Or you can go to our website, www.goldenswancadre.com. Look around in there and see what we're doing. And if you're on social media, Instagram, visit the charity section and find the official _ Golden Swan Cadre. Facebook, visit the charity section and find Golden Swan Cadre. Join us in making a positive impact today for this worthy cause, and we thank you in advance for your support. Now for an update. Gab with Golden Bronze's show, the reach has expanded. You can now hear our show on Village Global Network Radio every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in and hear us there, and come back and see us here. We'll see you then.
Thank you, Mikki G. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Come back tomorrow. We'll have another interesting guest or topic. I promise you. We'll see you tomorrow, and have a great day.
Bye.